Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. I'm your host, Marco D'Angelo, joined in studio, my usual partner in crime, Bryan Leonard. And this week, we've got a special guest sitting in with us. His name is Preston, but you might know him better on Twitter as Sports Cheetah. We're letting him out of the cage. Join us. Thanks for joining us, Preston. And we're going to talk some college basketball. Saturday action, second round. I know technically, guys, it is the third round of the thing, but I am going to call it the second round because I want to. The play-in games don't count as a round to me. That's one of my pet peeves with the tournament.
I didn't realize they had 64 buys or whatever they had.
We're going to take a look at Butler and Notre Dame, and Butler looks like it doesn't matter. You change the coach. Coach moves on to Boston, have another coach come in. He leaves this year because of health issues. Interim coach comes in. He's not interim anymore. He takes him to the big dance, wins an opening round match against Texas, and then they're facing Notre Dame, and what a story with Notre Dame. This first round game, and Preston, I'm going to go to you because we're going to talk to you later in another video, but I'm a situational guy, and we got some things in common with talking about psychological things. And for me, yesterday, Notre Dame squeaking by Northeastern. I gave out Northeastern as a free play yesterday on a betting first look, and I felt this was a flat spot for Notre Dame. And I know it's the big dance. Nobody should have a total flat spot. But after running the table in the ACC tournament, first year in the ACC, and beating two storied programs like Duke and North Carolina back-to-back, I just couldn't see those kids being totally focused on Thursday. Your thoughts?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you nailed it right from the start. Northeastern, you could see they were going to be playing with Notre Dame the whole way. And then you saw it down to the end. I think they were down 2. They were 20 seconds away from getting a shot up like Georgia State did to knock Baylor out of the tournament. Notre Dame might not even be here anymore. So, yeah, I agree with you. I think I mentioned this to you yesterday that Butler was a team I was going to back a couple times, I think till the Elite Eight. I thought they were going to get there and face Kentucky. And now with the Roosevelt Jones injury and the way things went down with the Notre Dame Northeastern game. Notre Dame's bounce back spot's looking pretty good. I'm going to just stay away from the game myself. It's hard to bet on Butler in this spot. And if Roosevelt, I think it was a knee tweak or whatever, and he's their bread and butter, their guy they're going to go to most of the time. And if he's playing at 50%, then yeah, it's hard to back a team there.
If you're one of those guys that goes off of history, you've got probably the most successful against a spread team in Butler over the years because they're just a covering machine, and Bray's been terrible as a head coach in the tournament. That would put you obviously on Butler. Yeah. But there's a lot more that goes into it than that. I like this Notre Dame team. I actually think this is one team that could give Kentucky a good game because they're such a good three-point shooting team. Mm-hmm. That's the only way you can beat Kentucky. If Kentucky's playing a team that is not a good three-point shooting team, you're not going to win. And so I'm rooting for every three-point shooting team to make it all the way there because I'd like to see at least, I don't want to see Kentucky lose, but I want to see a good game.
Yeah. This is a situational play for me when you get a team that had that scare like Notre Dame did. And we all agree, Notre Dame's a good team. Now you're going to get their absolute best game. And Butler's going to bring their best game too, no question about that. But there's a difference in talent here. And I think Notre Dame, they got the wake-up call against Northeastern. Shake out, I like to use the fat and sassy phrase. They had to be fat and sassy after beating Notre Dame, or beating North Carolina and Duke. And beating Duke was a big revenge game for them, that Friday night game, because they had lost by 30 during the regular season and gave up 90 points to Duke. So it was a game circled on their calendar, definitely. And for Coach Bray, a guy that came up under Coach K to beat his mentor, that was big for him. They're going to be focused here, and I think coaching from the Thursday games to the Saturday or the Friday to the Sunday, I think the better coaches have more of an edge because the shorter time frame to prepare that turnaround. And I think being a disciple of Coach K, he got a lot of experience of playing from Thursday to Saturday in the tournament. So I'm going to go one more.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a point. Now we're taping this on Friday. Thursday was underdog heaven. All the underdogs are coming in. I already talked about how Butler's been so good in the tournament. I think if you're looking to play the Irish, no rush. I think there'll be plenty of people wanting to back Butler here. So
unless they downgrade Roosevelt Jones, he's listed as probable right now.
Sure.
If it comes out that he's not moving well in practice, we might lose some value. That's the only point there.
All right.
All right, make it official, guys. I'm going to say go ahead and take Notre Dame. We're looking at 4.5 right now as the point spread. Go ahead and lay it. I like Notre Dame in this one. I think they win this one by 8 to 10 points. Take Notre Dame, lay the points on Saturday. That's my play. And guys, don't forget, if you want to get $10 off on anything this weekend, you can use a coupon Big Dance 10. Just type in Big Dance and the number 10. You're going to get $10 off anything that you want at the shopping cart. And also, don't forget, we have all those weekend all-access packages. You can check those out, pick out your favorite capper, get all of their plays through Monday, and if they have a 5% play, it is included in that package. Use that coupon and get $10 off. We're going to be right back. We're going to head to the NBA on Sunday. Big game, Atlanta, San Antonio. That's up next. WagerTalk.com.